Take a look in the mirror and cry. What would you do with me?
I spent so many years in believing you, but I just can't get no relief. Oh,
Somebody, anybody finds me somebody to love. I work hard,
He works hard.
every day of my life. I work till I ache in my bones. At the end
of the day,
I take home my hard pay. Somebody's home.
I get down on my knees and I start to pray till the tears roll down from my eyes. Oh,
Somebody,
please
anybody find me
somebody love. He works hard.
every day. I try and I try and I try.
But everybody wants to put me down. They say I'm going crazy.
Say I got a lot of water in my brain. I got no common sense. I got nobody left to leave. Yeah, it's Valentine's Day again. And dear Lord, I know this Valentine's is going to be different. Because out there, in that darkness, there is a light of love shining for me. And I'm going to find it tonight. And so is Sarah. And so is Brian. And Debbie looks like she already found it. But we're going to say she's searching too. Somebody,
Somebody,
please anybody find me. Can anybody find me someone to
got no
love?
feel, got no rhythm. I just keep losing my beat.
I'm a losing, I'm alright.
He's alright, he's alright.
I just gotta get out of this prison cell. Someday I'm gonna be free. Lord, find me somebody to love. Find me somebody to love.
Find me somebody to love. Find me somebody to love.
Somebody,
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 somebody.
somebody, find me somebody to love. Can anybody find me?
Somebody to love. Somebody new.
Somebody to love.
Find me somebody.
Somebody to love. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Welcome to the beautiful Commodore Bar and Restaurant. Can we give it up for this
Is this
gorgeous
place something? We're happy to be back.
Yes, we are very happy to be here. I am Joey Clark.
I'm Debbie Kilby. I'm Sarah Schwabi.
And I'm Brian Peckle. And we are Forward to the Bar. And you are so, you are so excited. We are so excited to perform
You
for
are.
you.
You are.
Oh, I'm excited.
You can't
Good.
even
Oh, good.
contain yourselves.
Great. I can feel the energy. Welcome to our Valentine's Cabaret, Games That Lovers Play. And we'll be singing a bunch of songs to you from the 50s through the 70s tonight. But we also have, as the title suggests, a few games for us to play. So drink
You don't
up.
have to take your clothes off.
You won't be taking your clothes off. In the next hour and a half, you won't be taking your clothes off. But drink up because we do want some audience participation, and we'll have you come up here and you'll get to win some fabulous prizes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We won't embarrass you.
Yes, we won't embarrass you. Also, on your tables, you can see that the fun has already begun because lovely Debbie here has provided you with some arts and crafts. Now, if you can recall back to elementary school when we used to make Valentines for everybody in the classroom,
Yes.
everybody at your table needs to be made a Valentine tonight. So if you haven't already introduced yourself to the people at your table, introduce yourself and then write them a love letter. Also, we have this fabulous photo booth opportunity here. So at any point, you and your lover or partner or friend with special privileges can come up and take a picture in front of our lovely heart display. So let's get the fun started with this 1965 hit. This is the hit that was too sexy to be played on the BBC by Tom Jones, yes. And you know the BBC is so liberal. Tom Jones's hits, the one that you'll all recognize, and please feel free to dance and sing along, sure. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. But if I ever see you around at any time, it's not unusual to see me cry. I wanna die. It's not unusual to go out at any time. But when I see you out and about, it's such a crime. If you should ever wanna be loved by anyone, it's not unusual. It happens every day. Thanks, ladies. No matter what they say, you'll find it happens all the time. Love will never do what you wanna do. Why can't this crazy love be mine? We're bringing sexy back to the Commodore. Watch out, BBC. Yeah. Getting hot here. It's not unusual to be mad at anyone. It's not unusual to be sad with anyone. But if I ever find that you change at any time, it's not unusual to find out that I'm in love with you. You guys feeling the love so far? Yeah? Well, here's another one. I hope you recognize this one. Sing along if you know it.
Which do you think I pick up?
I don't know much about history. Don't know much about biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about geography. Don't know much trigonometry. Don't know much about algebra. Don't know what a slide rule is for. But I do know 1 and 1 is 2. And if this one could be really you, what a wonderful world this would be. Oh, now I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be. Oh, now maybe by being an A student, baby, you give your love to me. I don't know much about history. Don't know much about biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about French I took. But I do know that I love you. And if this one could be really you, what a wonderful world this would be. What a wonderful world this would be.
Through the backyard we go walking, then he look into my eyes. Lord knows to my surprise, the only one that could ever reach me was son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was son of a preacher man. Yes he was, he was, yes he was.
preacher man.
The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. Oh, he was. Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
How I remember the look that was in his eyes, stealing kisses from me on the slide,
Take time to make time, telling me that he's all mine.
learning from each other's knowing, looking to see how much we're growing. The only boy who could ever move me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever groove me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Yes, he was.
The only boy who could ever reach
Yes, he
us
was.
was son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach us.
Sweet talk, son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, he was. That's right, folks. It's time for the dating game. I am your host, Debbie Kilby. So tonight, you will be playing to win a date with Forza the Bar's very own Brian Peckle. Obviously, he is very ripped, and you've seen his talents on the piano, knows how to clean up nice, and he's super rich. Right. And for real, he is actually single. So, all right, Brian, sit down, turn around. So what I'm gonna need from all of you is 3 volunteers. You don't actually have to be really single, it's a game. So, 3 volunteers, raise your hand, raise your hand.
Be brave.
Be brave, come on.
There's great
come on.
prizes.
Come on. All right, 1, right here. 1, right here.
There we go.
All right. Let me take my handy in case I, show.
Okay.
You're perfect. Come on up.
Nice. All right. Fantastic. So we have our 3 contestants.
Wonderful.
Now, contestant number 1, will you tell us your name, please?
Susie.
Susie is a lion tamer from Shoreview. So say hi to Brian, Susie.
Hi, Brian.
Hi.
And contestant number 2 is Rosie. Rosie is a professional juggler from Little Canada, Minnesota. Say hello to Brian.
Well, hello, Brian. It's very nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
And finally, we have, Joey's going to use his mic. Carol. Carol is a tightrope walker from Shakopee. You guys are all in the circus. Got it? Okay.
Carol needs to say hi to Brian.
Oh, yes.
Hi, Carol.
All right. So, Brian, question for your first contestant.
Contestant number 1. If you were to win a Lifetime Achievement Award for something, what would that something be?
It would be a lifetime achievement for not murdering teenage students.
Okay. Well done.
That's quite a talent right there.
All right. Your next question.
Contestant number 2. If you could be any musical instrument, what musical instrument would you be and why? She loves this question, Brian.
Well, Brian, I'd love to be your tuba, so you can hold me on your shoulders and march me up and down your yard.
Fantastic. All right. And our third and final contestant.
Contestant number 3. If we've been together for, say, 5 years, what do you surprise me with on our anniversary?
I have to say I'm not that creative, and I heard someone say something really funny, which was cyanide.
Surprise!
You wouldn't be the first one to try it.
Yay. All right, Brian, I know that this is short, but time's ticking away, so you're gonna have to make your choice.
Well, I'm not getting any younger either. I think, you know, you can take the boy out of marching band, but you can't take the marching band out of the boy. Contestant number
2. So, contestants 1 and 3, thank you so much. I'm sorry. Good luck and love. Now, and you guys get to share a date. Get it? Oh, there's so much happening. Debbie, you just broke the cabaret.
I got chocolate.
So, sure, we'll just have that. So this next song, I got it. This next song was written in 1948, which is a little bit before our area of
Wrong era.
study. Wrong era. This is the before our eras that we were looking at for this cabaret, which is love and breakup songs from the 50s through the 70s. But it was written in 1948 for a really, really stinker of a musical review called Inside the USA that nobody really cared about. And so this song sat until 1960, when it was a huge hit for the very quirky and prolific jazz singer Blossom Dearie. Cotton comes from Arizona, peaches come from Georgia, and lobsters come from Maine. The wheat fields are sweet fields in Nebraska, and Kansas gets bonanzas from the grain. Old whiskey comes from old Kentucky, and ain't the country lucky? New Jersey gives us glue. But you come from Rhode Island, little old Rhode Island, it's famous for you. Cotton comes from Louisiana, gophers from Montana, and spuds from Idaho. They plow land in the cow land of Missouri, where most beef meant for roast beef seems to grow. Grand Canyons come from Colorado, gold comes from Nevada, but divorces also do. And you come from Rhode Island, little old Rhode Island, it's famous for you. Now pencils come from Pennsylvania, vest from West Virginia, and tents from Tennessee. They know mink where they grow mink in Wyoming, and in Camp Chair in New Hampshire, that's for me. And minnows come from Minnesota, goats come from Dakota, so why should you be blue? That you come from Rhode Island, little old Rhode Island, it's famous for you. Don't let them ride Rhode Island, it's famous for you.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, then again, no. Or a man who sells potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best that I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody is your song. Maybe quite simple, now that it's done. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in a word how wonderful life is when you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in a word how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the incomparable Debbie Kilby.
I don't know what it is that makes me love you so. I only know I never wanna let you go. Cause you started something, can't you see? That ever since we met you had a hold on me. It happens to be true. I only wanna be with you. It doesn't matter where you are or what you do. I wanna spend each moment of the day with you. And look what has happened with just one kiss. I never knew that I could be in love like this. It's crazy, but it's true. I only wanna be with you. You stopped and smiled at me and asked me if I cared to stay. I felt I never had a chance. Now listen, honey. I just wanna be beside you everywhere. As long as we're together, honey, I don't care. Cause you started something, can't you see? That ever since we met you had a hold on me. No matter what you do, I only wanna be with you. I said no matter what you do, I only wanna be with you. I'm about to kill myself on this board. So when it comes to flirting and courtship and the early stages of dating, we all have done something really silly to attract the attention of a certain someone. The one that stands out in my memory is when I was in 6th grade. I'm already embarrassed. When I was in 6th grade, and I was madly in love with a guy, and I'm not going to share his name because this is a true story, but I will just call him what he was, the coolest guy in school. So I get a phone call one hot, steamy summer afternoon from coolest guy. And he says that he would like to ride his skateboard over to my house. Ooh. Yeah. And hang out for the afternoon. Well, I was just beside myself. I couldn't, I didn't know what else to do. I was elated. Little hearts flying out of my head. And so backtrack a little bit. One of the things that I used to do, and actually I have a friend here who will remember this. We used to make up dance routines to popular songs. And you know, being artistic 12-year-olds or 11-year-olds, we were very, very expressive. These were really dramatic dances. So then back to coolest guy. So coolest guy comes over and things are, you know, sort of awkward, and then they're sort of flirty, and then they're sort of giggly. And then about the time that I started to feel, you know, real comfortable with coolest guy, I decide this is the moment. I am going to share with him the extraordinary choreography and dancing skill that I have acquired in my 12 years. And I'm thinking, you know, if this goes my way, I could really solidify my status in the social ladder at Washington Elementary. Like, this is really important stuff. So I go over the
the stereo and I cue up Tina Turner's What's Love Got to Do with It? And I proceed to share all of my dance moves with the coolest guy in school. Now, it never really occurred to me that this wasn't going to win him over. This was a foolproof plan, but as you can probably guess, I think I might have been a little much for him on that day. Now, this story does make me very embarrassed, and I almost didn't share it on this cabaret, but I decided to because I know that every single one of you in this room has at one time or another been a fool for love. I know I stand in line until you think you have the time to spend an evening with me. And if we go someplace to dance, I know that there's a chance you won't be leaving with me. Then afterwards we drop into a quiet little place and have a drink or two. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. I can see it in your eyes that you despise the same old lies you heard the night before. And though it's just lying to you, to me it's true. It's never seemed so right before. I practice every day to find some clever lines to say to make the meaning come through. And then I think I'll wait until the evening gets late and I'm alone with you. The time is right, your perfume fills my head, the stars get red and all the night so blue. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. The time is right, your perfume fills my head, the stars get red and all the night so blue. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. I love you. I love you. Aww. Like a shell game. Why do birds appear every time you are near? Just like they long to be close to you. Why do stars close to you,
On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true.
so they sprinkle moon dust in your hair, a golden starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why in town, you all around, just like this, they long to be close to you. Just like this, they long to be close to you.
All right, everyone. It is Valentine's once again, and tonight we're going to find out if it's for better or for worse on tonight's episode of the Newlywed Game. Yes, we need 3 couples to come on up. They don't necessarily need to be newlyweds tonight. 3 couples, please come on up. Couples who think they might know each other.
Come on up!
The dates are delicious.
All right.
I totally thought it was an almond roca.
We have 2 ones. You guys can stand here. We'll give you some We need one more couple, it looks like. There's volunteer. Oh. Their table has volunteered them. That's the best way to do it. Come on up. Thank you. Be careful of your head on these lights, though.
Is that a color?
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being volunteered by your table. All right. This is how we play the game.
Yay!
I will give you some questions to answer about you and your spouse, and the partners who match their answers get points, and the people with the most points win our fabulous prize at the end of this game. All right, so in order to do this though, you will be writing your answers on these pieces of paper, and write nice and large so that our studio audience can see your answers, okay? But of course, as you remember with this game, you can't look at each other's answers, so if you could please stand back to back. Half of you facing me, and half of you facing the ladies. There we go, great. Wonderful. We had some really fun answers in the last show. Surprising answers to the partners. Here is our first question for all of you. Where did you have your first kiss?
Where in the world? Not on your body.
Thank you for the clarification. I didn't even think of that. What location of the world did you partake in your first kiss? I see them thinking. Great, awesome. Right, and now if you could use your other piece of paper to answer the following question. Now this one is for the people who are facing me right now, the 3 of you who are facing me. Your question is to fill in this blank for me, all right? The statement is, I wish my partner would stop blank. I wish they would stop blanking or doing this particular activity. And if you are facing the girls right now, you have to write down what you think your partner is writing about you. What do they want you to stop doing? I wish my partner would stop blanking.
Writing a book.
All right, and when you're done, you can face forward.
Like he did.
And one couple at a time, we're going to reveal our answers. So starting with the answers, so turn around and face the audience. Thank you. Starting with our question, where did you have your first kiss? Couple number 1. Couple number 1, can you show us and each other your answers? My garage, and you wrote, in her garage! Yay! Oh, great. Fabulous. You're the first couple tonight to match that answer correct. All right. And our second couple, where did you have your first kiss? Can you show us? On his couch, and you wrote? All right. We'll give you that. All right, good. 2-2. And our last couple, where did you have your first kiss? He writes, at Susie's. I hope she's Susie. In Scott's truck. restaurant? Oh. All right. Wow. Okay, we'll take that. Wonderful. Okay, so now our next question was, I wish my partner would stop blank. And we want to see if you found the same, the same thing. We'll find out. All right, so couple number one.
Oh, I can't wait.
What do you wish? She says that she thinks he would say vacuuming when he is trying to rest. And he actually wrote down leaving dental floss all over. But stay up, you might still win. You know, who knows what's gonna happen. All right.
Awesome.
Okay, and she wrote, she wished he would stop snoring. And he wrote, talking. All right, last couple. Oh, I'm crossing my fingers for you. Okay, so, what, because I don't think we have 3 prizes, so. Oh, we do, great. All right, so, what do you wish you would stop doing? Worrying and crying, and she thought he would say, worrying! Great, they win a prize. Do we have consolation prizes? Amazing. Oh, thank you for playing. Thank you so much for playing the Newlywed Game.
That was funny.
So I am not a newlywed or wed at all, as you can see. But I will say that I do think that I managed to find someone who probably will be the one. His mom's here tonight. She didn't even hear me say that, thank God. Oh, shit. She did hear. All right. But I do love this person, this man. And you know, when I first met him, I was surprised. There were some fireworks, but what was most surprising was that it was so easy to be with him. That it was easy to hang out with him and easy to move in with him. And our whole relationship has been very easy, and it's easy to love him. And I think that I was working very hard to find someone that I would have a complicated love life with for many years. And it was nice to finally find someone who was easy. And I see a lot of nods and a lot of recognition in that. He taught me a lot of things and still teaches me. One thing is to relax. Yeah, right, I'm still working on that. My coworkers are laughing at me right now. Yes. I still remember our first vacation together. We went to his mom's timeshare in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And let me tell you, when you're at a timeshare in Mexico, looking out at the water and charging everything to your room, love comes really easy. It's amazing what charging can do. Bésame, bésame mucho. Como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho. Que tengo fiebre, quererte otra vez. Kiss me, my darling. Each time I cling to your kiss, I hear music divine. Bésame, bésame mucho. Hold me, my darling, and say that you'll always be mine. This joy is something new, my arms enfolding you. Never knew this thrill before. Whoever thought I'd be holding you close to me, whispering it's you I adore. Dearest one, if you should leave me, each little dream would take wing and my life would be love me, my darling, and make all my dreams come true. This joy is something new, my arms enfolding you. Never knew this thrill before. Whoever thought I'd be holding you close to me, whispering to you I adore. Dearest one, if you should leave me, each little dream would take wing and my life would be forever and make all my dreams come true.
What did you want?
Bésame mucho.
Joey Clark on the tambourine. And Debbie on the claps.
Well, now everybody, have you heard? She's gonna buy me a mockingbird. Oh, now if that mockingbird don't sing, well, she's gonna buy me a diamond ring. But if that diamond ring don't shine, well, it's sure to break this poor heart of mine. And there's a reason why I keep on telling everybody, saying, no, 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 no. Well, I say, listen now and understand. I'm gonna find us a peace of mind. And if that peace of mind don't stay, I'm gonna find myself a better way. I'm gonna rise above, I'm gonna go below. Ride with the tide and go with the flow. And that's why I keep on shouting in your ears, y'all. No, 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 no. Baby. I'll take that for the guitar.
There you go.
Hand it right over. So you've heard, gotta turn it on first. Gotta turn it on. So you've heard a couple of stories about the different eras of love this evening. And yeah, there's the fun early courtship part of love, and then there's, and Joey was talking about, you know, meeting someone, falling in love with that someone, and settling down with that someone. I've done both of those things, but then comes the sort of third part of love, that when things don't go so well. So let me tell you about my last relationship. I met this girl, fell madly in love with her very, very quickly, and she with me, I hope, as well. We were sort of in a very intimate setting. We were rehearsing a show together, spending a lot of time together, and so things moved quick. And before long, we find ourselves living together. I say I love you, she says I love you back, and we're moving along in that relationship. We're celebrating anniversaries, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. Well, we get to the 6-month anniversary, and I'm sitting at home, doing my thing while she's at work, and I get a text message from her. It says, hey, I'm gonna move out. So if you could not be there when my parents and I pack everything up, that'd be great, thanks. And this was a girl, I thought this girl was the one, right? I was sure this girl was the one. But I got out of the way and allowed her to move out, and was devastated, spent the next week just absolutely devastated. But then I get another text message. Guess who? Hey. And we meet for a drink, and then another drink, and we wind up back at my place, and before too long, we're back in the relationship. She's moving back in, and we're off and running again. But then, you know what? Not too long after that, I'm playing a gig, and I come home late at night, and I walk into an empty apartment. She's packed up all her things and gone. Didn't even get the text message this time. Too much trouble. So I'm getting a little whiplash, And some time goes by. I think it was about a month this time around. I get another text message. Hey, guess what happens? Stupid me. I meet her for a drink. We go back to my place. A couple of weeks go by. She moves back in.
Chris is very upset by this.
Do you guys want to know how many times it happened? How many times she broke up with me and moved out? Yeah. 9 times! 9 times!
Wow!
However, I think I have finally learned my lesson. After the 9th time, I got the text message, right? I got the text message, but what did I do? Nothing! I did nothing! And so, I am reformed.
That's just a really sad story. I do have a story.
Here's my story. It's sad but true. It's about a girl that I once knew.
our dancers, you know.
So from one sad song into another. Yes. Love hurts, people. It hurts. So this next song I learned recently was originally written for Shirley Bassey, which is sort of funny to me. Now, if you don't know who, I'm sure everybody knows who Shirley Bassey is, but if you don't, you know, Goldfinger, right? And she was a very dramatic singer, and the woman that made this song famous in 1977, a worldwide hit, Crystal Gayle, was very subtle, very nuanced, and it's, I have a hard time imagining Shirley Bassey singing it. However, Crystal Gayle's eyes were blue.
Shelley. Yeah, I do. Red blend. Red blend.
Don't know why
She's got a full one.
I've been so blue. Don't know what's come over you. You found someone new, and don't you make my brown eyes blue. I'll be fine when you're gone. I'll just cry all night long. Say it is untrue, then don't it make my brown eyes blue? Tell me no secrets, tell me some lies. Give me no reasons, give me alibis. Tell me you love me and don't make me cry. Say anything, but don't say goodbye. I didn't mean to treat you bad. I never knew just what I had. But honey, now I do. And don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes blue? Don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes blue? Don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes blue?
Well, leading from the sad songs right into Family Feud.
Yay!
So, now, well, I gotta leave my microphone for this. All right, what do we got here?
Yes.
So, what we are going to do here is you, dear audience members, you are going to be a family. I'm going to pick two tables at random. I'm going to pick that table back there. Yes. Totally random. Picking your table number one.
No.
Yes.
Damn it.
Yes. So table number one and table number two. Table number two, yes. So 1 and 2. Now you are family number 1 and you are family number 2. Now like most families, you might not know each other that well and you might not really care for each other, but you just gotta work that shit out, right? And work together.
Atta girl.
All right.
Oh my God.
So
I wanted to have
we,
family with you.
three of us up here, we teach at the St. Paul Conservatory for Performing Artists, where, trust us, your children are in good hands. But we did a very, very scientific poll of our high school seniors.
Never had it before.
We asked them to come up for us the top 5 things that married couples fight about. The top 5 things that married couples fight about. Now, you, table 1 and table 2, all you have to do is come up with the top 2, number 1 and number 2. So you have to work as a family, and then you've got 45 seconds to come up with number 1 and number 2. Ready, set, go.
Money. Yeah. Money and housework. Kids. But it's kids answering the question, but no, the kids said this is what our parents fight over. Right. I'm going to tell you, kids aren't going to think it's
15 seconds.
Yes. It's money and housework. Or yard work, is what I mean. They're seniors at high school. She's with me. She
About
says
5 more
money and work.
seconds.
Right on.
All right. Family number 1.
Shelley.
What is the number 1 thing married couples fight about according to area high school students? Money. All right, table 1 says money, family 1 says money, family 2. What do you say? Money. Survey says All right. This could be a tiebreaker here. So let's start with family 2. What is the number 2 thing that married couples fight about?
According to artistic youths.
Oh, chores.
That's what
And
we
you
said.
say?
In-laws, family.
In-laws. Survey says?
Chores.
So we still have a tie. Brian,
What they
can
hear
you
their parents fight.
give each of the families their wonderful prize? Now, you have a prize, and like all good families, I'm going to ask you to share your prize. So, interestingly, we had a good laugh over number 3, which was chores.
Yeah.
But not just any chore. Taking out the garbage.
Yep.
Folks, taking out the garbage is going to ruin a lot of marriages. Look out, Ramsey County. All right, thank you for
fighting
playing.
over them until the divorce happens. Then it's their fault. I am very good at family.
And now for our daytime talk show. My name is Brian Peckle. On today's program, proud to be a gold digger, I have with me 2 guests who are unashamed to admit that they use men for their money. First up on today's program, I have Miss Debbie. Debbie, tell us your story. How did you start gold digging?
Well, Brian, I was working as a cocktail waitress at this super upscale club downtown. And so, like, all of these super rich guys would come in all the time and always hit on me and, like, throw their money around trying to impress me. But our club had a super strict policy that we were not allowed to date the guests, okay? So I always said no. And then one day I was like, wait. What if I said yes? And I hooked up with one of these guys, and then I wouldn't even need this dumb job anymore. So then I started saying yes, and 2 weeks later, I moved in with my first Don.
Wow, that's quite a story, Debbie. If you could say anything today to your Don, would you say anything to him?
I don't have anything to say to that man. I do have something I'd like to sing to him. The house we moved in, the house we grooved in, the way you danced upon those marble floors, you sure looked deluxe in that white tail and tux, up in that big white house that is no longer yours. Don Juan, your money's gone, and when your money's gone, Don, your baby's gone. Don Juan, your baby's gone, skim over lip now, Don, it's time to carry on.
Wow, that was really quite something, don't you think, audience? Now, Debbie, why don't you just sit quietly for a second. I'll introduce you to our next guest. This is Miss Sarah. Sarah, tell us about your experience being a gold digger.
Well, you know, Debbie and I, we got our start gold digging together. We worked at the same club, not unlike this one that you're sitting in right now. It was very she. And I used to, for years, I would get so depressed when I would see these wives and girlfriends come in with their high rollers, and I just thought, I'm just never gonna get there. I'm never gonna achieve that. And then one day I said, Sarah, you have always been very goal-oriented. You need to just change your mindset. You just need to go for it. You need to identify what it is that you want and go get it. And once I did that, it is the secret, and once I did that, well then it was champagne wishes and caviar dreams and Robin Leach and Monaco.
Well, Sarah, I'm guessing things didn't turn out to be quite the way you expected them to be, am I right?
You're very astute, Brian. What?
The yacht.
The yacht. I'm so confused. There's so many things that I don't have anymore. It's a good cover. The yacht we sailed on, the yacht we wailed on. I gotta tell you, Don, I love that yacht. You used to look so cute in your white sailor suit up on that big white yacht that you no longer got.
Don Juan, your money's gone, and when your money's gone,
Don, your baby's gone.
Don Juan, your baby's gone. Silver bullet now, Don.
You'll have to carry on.
Well, audience, I think it's safe to say that Don Juan, when you had money, Don Juan, they were your honeys, Don Juan, they're gone, and so are we. Because we're out of time. Thanks for tuning in today, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Yay!
Hey guys, I had a story.
Aww.
Do you guys want to hear it?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, I just really wanted someone, like older, who could take care of me, And really, I wanted to see the world. And I thought, well, if I got with someone that could have the money to do it, then they could, take me to new heights and explore new elevations. I really just wanted to get high. This jet we cruised on, this jet we boozed on. It was the highest I have ever flown. His kisses were so sweet at 30,000 feet. Up in this big white jet that we no longer own. Don Juan, your money's gone, and when your money's gone, Don, your baby is gone. Don Juan, your baby is gone. Still up and live now, Don. You'll have to carry on. Don Juan, your money's gone, and when your money's gone, Don, your baby's gone. Don Juan, your baby's gone. Still up and live now, Don. You'll have to carry on. I just wanted to get high, but now I'm so low.
No, Don. Didn't that yacht or whatever the hell I was talking about earlier look really good on me?
Oh, okay, that's it for the program, everybody. Thanks. Tune in next week.
Hey, Don. Now both your babies are gone.
Well, folks, as the only married person in this group, I was nominated to speak of everlasting love. So, my husband Jake and I have been together for almost 10 years. 10 years on the 20th of February. So a little bit of background information about Jake. He is a 5th grade teacher. He is an improv comedian. He is a reptile enthusiast. He's a thoughtful gift giver. He is a wonderful father. He is a good son, a good friend, and he's hilarious. In fact, he is the second funniest person in this marriage. Joking aside, he is not only my better half, but he is the best person that I know. So, we had been dating for a few months, and this was, 10 years ago. And I remember instead of going out one night, we went and did a bunch of errands. And we were And we were walking back to the car in the Target parking lot, and I remember being like, thanks for doing this with me, it was probably kind of lame, whatever. And I remember him saying, no, it was really fun. I like doing everyday stuff with you. And that might not sound like the most romantic thing in the world for a Valentine's story, but believe me, those of you that have been married for a long time or with your respective people for a while, 10 years of enjoying doing everyday stuff together is worth a whole lot. and it's worth more than a dozen roses, which I still get from time to time. However, as we have been together, our gifts have gotten more unique. For example, when we were planning our wedding, Jake didn't want to do a unity candle, but he thought we should do a unity tortoise, because what says lifelong commitment more than owning an animal that's going to live 100 years? Funniest part about this story is that Jake was like, there's no way I can be the first person to think of this. And then he Googled it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's probably not something that is well known. I don't know. But so now every year on our anniversary, we take a picture with Curtis, our unity turtle. No, true story. And this year on our anniversary, we actually went away for the weekend. Weekend away from our young toddler, who is delightful and, fun to be away from for a weekend. And we had a great time just kind of hanging out. We went to TJ Maxx and Home Goods, and we stopped at Target and ate at Burger King and watched Saturday Night Live, and it was really, really fun. And I remember asking Jake, I was like, is it super late? Are we super lame at this? And Jake was like, no, this means that we are the fun thing. And that's my advice for everlasting love, people, is find somebody that you like as much as you love, and that who will be the fun thing with you.
Every time I look at you, I fall in love all over again. Every time I think of you, it all begins all over again. One little dream at night, and I can dream all day. It only takes a memory to thrill me.
gonna do a song about love now too. So this was gonna go out to my future first wife.
Yay! Yeah.
Plaintiff.
Sorry.
Tough room.
And it's tuba.
Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. Time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Lonely rivers sigh, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time, and time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to
So, we've come to the end, ladies and gentlemen. Before we do our last number for you, we just would like to thank the Commodore for having us back. It's quite the place, huh? If you haven't been to the bar and gotten several drinks, you still have time to do that. Yeah. And we would also like to thank our Valentines. You know who you are. You're very special to us. And we are 4 to the Bar. You can find us on Facebook, number 4 to the Bar. And we'll see you again.
Well, I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control, 'cause the power you're supplying, it's electrifying.
You better shake up, 'cause I need a man. Have my heart set on you. You better shape up, you better understand. To my heart I must be true. Nothing left for me to do. You're the one that too shy to convey. Meditate my direction. Feel your way.
I better shape up, cause you need a man.
Who can keep me satisfied?
I better shape up if I'm gonna prove.
You better prove that my faith is justified.
Now you show that deep inside. You're the one that I want. Honey, the one that I want. Honey, the one that I want. What I need. Oh yes indeed. You're the one that I want. Honey, the one that I want. Honey, the one that I want. You're what I need. Oh yes indeed. You're the one that I want.
Sounds like they want an encore. Okay. Good thing we have one prepared.
I mean, we can't do this era without doing one Michael Jackson song. Here we go. Feel free to sing along.
You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, I'll be there.
I'll reach out my hand to you. I'll have faith in all you do. Just call my name. I'll be there.
I'll be there. I'll be there to comfort you. Build my world of dreams around you. I'm so glad I found you. I'll be there with a love so strong. Be your strength. You know that I'll keep hanging on. Let me fill your heart with joy and laughter. Togetherness, well, it's all I'm after. Just call my name. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Just call my name. I'll be there.
I'll reach out to protect you with an unselfish love that protects you.
Just call my name. I'll be there. I'll be there to comfort you. Build my world of dreams around you. I'm so glad I found you.
I'll be there with a love so strong.
Be your strength. You know that I'll keep hanging on.
If you should ever find someone new, I know he'd better be good to you.
'Cause if he doesn't, I'll be there. Don't you know, baby? I'll be there. I'll be there. Just call my name. I'll be there.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you doing it. Okay, you don't have to go home, but you